Protect my energy from your bad aura. Now my pastor say I be my healer, everything I desire.
Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and on this video I'm going to be talking about 5 things that I learned in 2021. We all went into 2021 thinking that it was going to be way better than 2020 when it ended up just being 2020 part 2. So I kind of went in with a lot of expectations. Some of my expectations were met and some of them were not met, and that's just the reality of things. You can't always get what you want. So I've done a little bit of reflection over the past couple of days, thinking about what I've learned in 2021. The first thing I learned about myself in 2021 was that I need to stay in the moment. What I mean by that is I really need to slow down and focus on what it is that I'm doing at that particular moment. I realized that I spent most of my life thinking about what I should be doing next. What do I have to do tomorrow? What do I have to do next week? Throughout all of that, I forget to really appreciate what's going on with me right now. So staying in the moment, smelling the roses like they say, and really just appreciating the small things in life. You never know what's gonna happen next, so it's really important for us to slow down and just think about what's happening right now. The second lesson that I learned in 2021 is that you really do determine how much something can affect you. So we all have different problems that we're going through. We all have different situations that's going on with us. And it's really up to us to think about it and see if this is something that I really want to dwell on. Is this something that's really going to affect me in the future? Do I really need to be thinking about this right now? Do I really need to stress about this? And for the most part, you'll find that most of the things that we stress ourselves out about are things that will be irrelevant or that we won't even remember. Me, I have a very short-term memory, so something might be very serious to me right now and right this second, and then give me like 2 months, I'll forget that thing ever happened to me. So you really have the capability to determine how much something is going to impact you and what type of effects it's going to have on your life. Number 3 kind of goes along with number 2, and that is focus on what you can control. So that's something that I learned in therapy. And if you didn't know, I started going to therapy in 2021, which is a great thing for me. I really seen that I needed it. I needed the help when it came to my anxiety and my overthinking. And in therapy, I learned that it's okay to not have control over everything. It's okay to only control your own feelings. It's okay to not premeditate what you're going to say to the person so that if they say this to me, then I know how to come back with it. I'm not doing that no more. I'm really focusing on what I can control. If it doesn't serve me, I'm letting it go. I don't need it. I don't gotta worry about it. If it's your problem, that is your problem. That is not my problem. That has nothing to do with me. So I'm gonna focus on what I can control. If this role that I play in a situation, I'm gonna play my role. But other than that, I'm not doing it. I'm not putting more on myself than what I can actually handle. The 4th thing that I learned in 2021 is that I always need to check in with myself. I need to check in with my inner child. I need to check in with my soul, with my heart. How am I feeling? How am I doing? What do I need? Do I need a break? Do I need to take a day off? Do I need self-care? What do I need to do to make sure that I am okay? When I say my inner child, I'm talking about those emotional needs. Are my emotional needs being met at this time? What can I do to validate myself? So I've learned to do that a lot during 2021. Self-validation, not seeking it from others. What can I do to make sure that I am okay? And that is something that I'm really going to focus on in 2022 when it comes to mental health and wellness. I'm really going to step back and really reevaluate my life and see what can I be doing to make sure that I am okay and that I am growing as a person each and every day. The last thing that I learned in 2021, let go of those trauma bonds. You don't need them. They do not serve you. And what I mean by a trauma bond is these are people that you're connected to, things that you're connected to that are linked to trauma. So if it's a friend group, for example, these are friends that you have that you guys bonded over some sort of trauma. Oh, you and this girl, y'all both dated this guy and y'all both hate the guy. So now you guys are friends. That is a trauma bond. Let that go. If the only thing that you guys could connect on is drama and tea and just a whole bunch of toxicity, that's a trauma bond. So really reevaluate your friendships, your relationships with other people, family members. If the only thing that is bonding you two together is trauma and negativity, then you really need to let that go so that you can have a more peaceful life. And when I tell you I let go of a few of my trauma bonds, I prayed on it. I got some closure with those different relationships and I closed them out and I left them in 2021. Those trauma bonds are done. So those are some of the things that I learned in 2021. If you have any life lessons or anything that you learned that really served you in 2021 and that you would like to share those with me, go ahead and leave those in the comments. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button and leave a like and a comment. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.